I can do all my assignments and stuff like that. And then during the wintertime, when it got cold in Georgia, that's when I buckled down on all my hard courses. And then in the spring, I took a light course because I wanted to focus on football. And then summertime, I took all the hard courses in summertime because there was only 3 weeks long. So I feel like I can commit myself for 3 weeks and take all the hard stuff out. So I ended up getting my degree early, ended up taking like some grad classes because I graduated already before the football season started, going into my senior year. So all I can do is just focus on football. And that's what I did, focus on football. Right when the season was over with, I moved all my stuff. I moved to New Orleans to train with Tom Shaw down in Slidell, Louisiana, with some of the other guys that were training for the combines. We all lived down there. And now that's where kind of your agent that you sign with, giving you a little upfront money, telling you what round you're going to go. And I was projected to go late first, early second. So you're down there. A lot of guys are buying new cars and getting, at the time, the Lexus GS 400, new body style. That was the end thing at the time. And here I am trying to do the right thing. But then all the guys that I work out with, they pulling up. I just had a rental car that I was just old Corolla or something, just going, pulling up. And here I am, dudes pulling up in big body Benzes and all that stuff. And they haven't even been drafted yet. So I'm like, man, how y'all getting it? All my agents just got it for me, man. I'm like, man. And then, for me, I had a nice supporting, listen, let's wait until you get your money before you buy stuff and doing stuff. But I was so like ready to get all those things right now because I felt like I was working my tail off. But then come draft day comes, and now my agent calls me the morning of the draft. He say, hey, you don't have an ACL in your knee, which I tore my ACL back when I was in 4th grade. I built this raggedy ramp. It exploded on me. I landed on my left knee. I fractured my kneecap. At the same time, I tore my ACL, but the doctor missed it. They just put me in the cast. 6 to 8 weeks later, I take the cast off. My knee's a little swollen, but I'm back to running around doing football, basketball, baseball, summer league baseball. Didn't know I didn't have an ACL until I got to the combines, and they were tugging on my knee, and they were like, hell, son, you don't have an ACL. I was like, good, I can't tear it. And they was like, no, that's not good. So I got listed as a high-risk draft pick, so that kind of dropped my stocks, my draft stocks a little bit. So
you tore your ACL as a child and broke your kneecap. It went unnoticed, and you played from the time you were a kid with no ACL.
With no ACL. Still to this day, I don't have an ACL, which is it's God's plan, man. I can't write a better script than this. I'm just telling you, it's like. So I didn't know I didn't even have an ACL. Played 4 years of college. Didn't know. Go all the way to combines. They tugged on me. Now come draft day, my agent called me in the morning and said, a lot of teams are scared to draft you because you don't have an ACL. I was like, why? Because I didn't know I didn't have one leading up all the way into the combine. So I couldn't even fix it. There's nothing to fix because I played my whole life without it. So I went from late first, early second to being in the 3rd round.